Hi everybody, Peggy Harmeyer with the Harmeyer team. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about what our team does to be mindful of COVID-19 while we list the homes that we list for our sellers. And also what we do to be mindful when we show our buyers homes, other homes and other listings. So some of the things that we do, I'm going to start off with one thing that seems to be kind of, I don't know, it's something that some people think we should do and some people think we shouldn't do, and it's not up for debate with me, but I just think it's being mindful and being thoughtful of other people. It seems like most of the people that are listing their homes would prefer to be err on the side of being careful. So I'm going to say it. We're going to wear masks when we go in and we show a home or when we list a home. So we're going to be careful and we're going to wear masks. And I'm going to ask that the buyers that are going with me in there wear their masks also. And most of the listings that we're showing these days, they're requiring that you wear a mask to show their home, and that also, you're just careful when you go in there. You make sure that you ask the questions. Are you running a fever? Have you been around anybody that has been running a fever or that has had COVID or been positive on COVID in the last 2 weeks? Those are questions. You just ask them, and if they say yes, say, okay, I'm sorry, could you please stay outside? We're not going to do the showing today. It's just something we can't do. It's against our, it's something we can't do. It's not ethically right. So, it's just the way it is. One other thing that I do, of course, I always have my my little hand sanitizer with me. I don't want to wash my hands at somebody else's house. That's just not proper. So I'm going to use the sanitizer. I can always wash my hands when I get home or when I get back to my office. But that sure does, a good job in the short of it. And then something that I do is I wear plastic gloves when I go in and I'm showing somebody else's house. So I've got my glove. Of course, I didn't put it on right there, but I've got my gloves so that when I open up that front door, I don't spread germs. I've already used my sanitizer, put my gloves on, so my hand was clean when I put it in there. My hands clean, or my gloves clean. So there we go. We touch that. I go in and hopefully the lights are on. Hopefully the sellers put the lights on. If they've been put on, I will not turn them off when I leave, unless they told me otherwise. And then I go through and show the house and talk to them. We try not to open anything that we don't have to open. Obviously, there's things you want to open and look at your home so you know if it's the home for you. You go through. I ask that my buyers typically, it's best if they just bring themselves and their spouse or the significant other or the other person, one other person that's buying the home or going to help them make that decision. Preferably not the kids the first time. I really want to make sure they like the home, and we can always go back and show the kids later. But it's best that just those, that you do that in the first run. So we do all of that. We shut the door, make sure everything's locked. If they want the lights off, we make sure that they're turned off. If the lights are not turned on when we go on and we have to turn them off, then obviously we will turn them off when we leave, because that's how the house was when we came in. When we leave, we do, I take off my glove, I throw it away. I have a garbage in my car, a separate garbage, and then I have new gloves to put on for the next house. When I get in my car, first thing I do is I take off my mask. But that's just me, unless the buyers are riding with me, which these days most of the buyers drive in their own cars. It's just been evolving in that way, and it's probably better with the COVID anyhow, so that you don't get stuck in a car with more people, to be proactive. So then we move on and we go to the next house, and the same process over and over. I also, with our buyers, we can also do a virtual tour and send them pictures to help them decide which homes they physically want to go in. So if they have 10 homes that they thought they wanted to go see and they've seen the virtual tours and the pictures of them, they might get it down to 5 houses or 3 homes that they want to look at. And then we can eliminate that chance of, of getting into a home that may have COVID or anything like that, And obviously the things that you ask too is you want to make sure that there's not COVID in those homes also, and be proactive. Some listing agents are asking for a buyer and a seller to sign a addendum that says that nobody's, they haven't been around anybody in the last 2 weeks that has COVID or that's been tested or anything like that. And that's fine too, but a lot of times we don't know if we've been around somebody that has COVID, so that can be a touchy situation also. But yes, you can be proactive as much as you can, and they're still not 100%, but we do what we can to eliminate a lot of those challenges. When we list a house, we can do a lot of things also. I mean, we come in, we take professional pictures, we take professional videos, we take a walkthrough video, we take drone pictures of a home in our 350, 400,000 and above homes, because they've got more, it's just more visual on a drone footage. And we do a lot of that so that we can give a prospective buyer great visuals so that they can make a determination. And then we can have open houses, or we can have virtual open houses. We can have whatever the seller wants to have. We want to make our sellers and our buyers feel more comfortable in buying a home or selling a home during this time. So we want to let you know that you can buy a home and you can sell a home even during this time, and you can still be able to find that dream home or sell your home so that you can go on to that dream home even during this trying time. We're here to help you, whether it's during this trying time or any other time. We are here for all your real estate needs, and we'd like to know what you're thinking would help you during this COVID-19 time. What would help you? What would help you during this time? Let us know how we can help you. Just let us know below and some ideas of what we can help you, whether it's real estate or not. Just let us know how we can help you. And don't forget to like our channel, follow us, and follow us on all our social platforms, if you would please. And I want you to have a magnificent week, and I want us to work towards the wonderful year ahead that we're going to work for. It's going to be a process. We're going to have to take one day at a time. But I am going to guarantee you that next year we're going to work and we're going to be the best that we can every day. So let's strive to make it a better year. Everybody, have a magnificent week.